Now, here we're back today processing the dandelions that we did get. So I thought I'd take you along with me and show you what's happening. So I did, after all, get these two pots more or less full. This is the dandelions now from yesterday. But that's okay. You can leave them overnight. There's no problem. So what I'm doing is I'm making three things out of the dandelions. Firstly is wine, which is with these petals pulled out from the green head. Now, it's mostly petals. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit of green. The green that I discard is not going to waste. It's going in here. And again, it's mostly green. There's a few petals. This is what I'm going to make the tincture out of. And any flower heads that I've left over will go in here as well. The third thing I'm doing is cream, which is here. I am dehydrating the whole dandelion head. And I'm going to infuse that in oil and make a cream. Now, you can do this with fresh, but I'm dehydrating this for two reasons. Firstly, I'm using all dehydrated herbs in my cream this year, or my salve, if you like to call it that. I'm quite happy calling it a cream. Ding ding. Now, but I have it infusing at the moment here in this 2-litre pot. I have the oil, which is a little bit of castor oil and some olive oil, infusing with lavender and calendula. So that's due another 4 weeks before that's ready, which is another reason why I'm dehydrating these, to preserve them. So when that's ready, I will strain off the herb and I'll have the dandelions full to about here. And then I will infuse those for 12 weeks. So when you use fresh herbs, you can only infuse for 8 weeks because of the water content. But when the herbs are dry, if you infuse them for 12 weeks, you get a stronger infusion. So that's what I'm trying this year. So I'll show you now the long and laborious task of pulling out the petals. Now you will get black fingers. They are stained from digging in and pulling out the petal. And that's the discarded part. There we go again. See? It's mostly green, or mostly petals with a tiny bit of the green. If the tiny bit of the green comes in, that's not too bad. If you leave a few petals behind, that's still okay. So we'll do one more, which is just like that. There's a little bit of green. And that goes into the bucket for discarding. Well, not for discarding, for tincture. So that's the business. So I have to leave this infusing for 48 hours before we do the next step of the wine. So for every demi-john of wine, you need 1 litre of petals. I have about 2 litres here so far. I'd like to get 4, but you know, we'll see how we go. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching.